Hi, Dr. Tony here from Auburn South Chiropractic. Your sixth sense, what is it? We all know about the five senses: touch, taste, sight, smell, hearing. But the human body does have another sense, and that is called proprioception. It's the body's ability to know where it is in space without those other senses. So I know where my hands are, I can touch them behind my back because I know where they are. Now, this is a really interesting concept because what the research is showing that this proprioception, or the sixth sense, is and does have a massive impact on how our brain works, and vice versa. And I want to share an interesting study with you that was done in New Zealand. What they did, they took people who had a neck problem. Now, importantly, there was no pain involved. So this wasn't neck pain, this was a problem in the neck where it wasn't working properly, yet was showing no signs of pain. And they studied these people and said, can I put your elbow in a certain position, and do you know what that angle is? Can you reproduce it? And so what they did, they had these people lying down, they put their necks into different positions and asked the person to reproduce that exact angle. Now what they did, they then measured how far off that angle they were each time they tried it. Now, what's this got to do with anything? Well, the group that had neck problems were more inaccurate at deciding where that angle was, except after they got adjusted. So the chiropractor came along, assessed their neck, adjusted them in the area where it wasn't moving properly, wasn't working properly, and after their adjustment, they had a much more accurate reproducibility of that same angle than the group that didn't get their necks adjusted. So, awesome. So what does this say? Well, what it says and what it infers is that our brain's perception of where our body is in space is improved once we get the neck adjusted. What it also says is that why would we wait until we have a pain to get that neck problem looked at? So, pretty cool. I reckon it's pretty exciting. It shows that relationship of brain to body connection that as a chiropractor I'm barking on about all the time. So look, if this is interesting, let me know. Any questions, follow up. And again, if you think you've got a neck problem, you might be someone who trips over themselves or is a little bit clumsy or maybe doesn't quite have that coordination working. Maybe it's got to do with your spine. Interesting. All right, till next time, be well.